Hey yo, y'all, welcome to WatchaMania. It's your AEW Collision, Houston, Texas, February 8th, 2025. Watch along and live reactions. I'm your host, Adby Devin, as always. How we doing, y'all? How's your weekend been? Hey, there, I see we're loading in early. This is good. 1 sec, trying to adjust something. Not cooperating with me. No worries. Sup? Hey there, Riga, how goes? And I'm reactions. And not reactions. But yes, y'all, welcome in. I hope your weekend has been treating you well. Hope the Saturday vibes have been good to you. I hope we're going to help top the night off for you. Tends to be an environment where everybody unwinds a little bit more, especially because we don't got the Rampage stream for that anymore. But peace. Nonetheless, hope we're all doing well. Please do drop a thumbs up on your way in. If you could be so kind, of course, make sure that bell's always on for notifications. If you're new here, consider subscribing. You'll quickly learn that positive vibes are a regular here. No matter whether it's AEW, GCW, New Japan, WWE, whatever you know, whatever you name it, whatever you call it, whatever I was trying to say there. But all the same, I'm here and queer and I'm out of energy. I hear ya. Hear ya. We've been here on WatchMania. We've kind of grinding away and catching up on some things, so it's definitely been a busy day for us. So we need this. We need these unwinding Saturday night graps. I think it's a 4. It's gonna be a night. Hey there, Craig. Hey there. Let's see it. Hex snuck in right at the top. All about that 4. That's rough. Hey, Ben is here. The gang's all here. Almost all here. That means Bandido another Bone Baking dropkick, right? No, we're not putting that in the air. That's going to be a fantastic match, and the three-way trios match is going to be a fantastic match, and Penelope Ford and Thunder Rosa is going to be a completely safe match, and everything is going to be fine. I call being Penny. Rhea, don't speak that evil into the universe. I love how everybody's fully in their ring gear here, but then you got Adam Cole in his jacket. Oh, a bone-breaking dropkick. Cruel. This is cruel. Don't do this to yourself. But no, I looked at the card right before going live, and we have a lot more going on for ourselves this evening than we previously anticipated. We got ourselves a halftime Harley in Houston concert. I think some people might have caught wind of that. We're going to have Dustin Rose in action. Mercedes Mone is appearing live here on Collision. That's not something we're used to having. And we also got Mark Briscoe versus Kyle Fletcher, which was set up on last week's Collision. We had a video package. We know that Kyle Fletcher wants his win back. So really, it's interesting that we have Fletcher chasing Briscoe here. I don't know what this halftime show is. It's playing off of tomorrow being the Super Bowl. But anyways, I'm going to be pausing the music. I'm going to get this Nord situation ready for us, y'all, because the top of the hour, we're going to be experiencing some ever so slight brief buffering. If all goes according to plan, it should be brief because we are trying to get ourselves the commercial-free version of the show. And yeah, we can't be in the United States to do that. So we've got to test our connection a bit to make it happen. Oh, I'm aware, but I should be singing. Always silly what you guys read the hearts, right? Alrighty, let's get going. And here comes the moment of truth. Ayo, Wyatt, just in time, and now the gang's all here. Alrighty. Alright, wow. Nord taking a little bit longer. It's probably because I used it today. Whenever I turn it on and then off and then back on again, it takes a minute. Hopefully we're not getting any intro promos. Sorry for those who aren't able to catch it as a result. My goodness.
I got this on my own because this is about proving that even on your best day, you do not come close to the pro stars level.
I missed the first half of that. I'm wondering, Mark Davis looked little to PPB and cause advertising from the Buffer Ray Dudley. No, for real. But looking like all is set now. Oh yes. You know, it's funny actually. Last week I didn't have this song muted. Did not get got for it. Got for other things though. Trying to remember whose theme it was. So on the most recent rewind, got flagged for Darby's theme. Darby's theme. The theme that we've heard like week in and week out, and I never got flagged for. All right, I'm muting now. Anticipating Mone attacking Harley mid-concert. I'm here for... Wow, imagine that. Because she doesn't even have anything to... She doesn't have anything to prove. So Harley would really have to get under her skin inadvertently, you know? Once again, y'all, here at the top of the show as we flood in, I'm going to ask once again kindly if you could please drop a thumbs up on this stream. Double check and make sure you have. That goes a long way in supporting this here. It's weird how just that one little button does so much for us, but it gets us recommended and boosted here on the YouTube algorithm. There aren't that many AEW options out there when it comes to watch along, so we want to try and be ready there for when people are looking. What's the crowd getting all anxious about? Oh! All right, Mercedes. I said Mercedes. Marina. For some reason, when someone got beeled into the shot, I was thinking it was Lance Archer. So yes, we got the world champion and his enforcer. Well, him means Ruby soonish. I agree. I'm hoping so.
I'm getting a little sick of the rated R superstar. Adam Copeland wants a shot at the AEW World Champion. I'll bet he does. You think you can throw your weight around, Cope? Huh? Well, you can't. You have no power here, Cope. I got a list of about 1,000 reasons why I'm not going to give Adam Copeland a title shot.
I kind of want him to list every single one. Yes, I loved that bit. I popped for it in real time because it was hilarious.
But let's just stick with the simplest one. I don't like you. I don't like anything about you. You don't know a single thing about me. You don't know a single thing about this place. You don't know a single thing about being AEW World Champion, so you can take your challenge and stick it right up your ass.
Reason 5, arm track.
But hey, Cope, if it's a fight you want, I ain't hard to find. We can do it anytime, any place. We can do it at the Marriott here in Rosenberg, Texas. We can do it in Toronto. We can do it in Cincinnati. We can do it in Asheville. We can even do it next week on Collision in Australia. Let's go ahead and do that, all right?
He said Collision. Bro, it's not Collision.
Bring your stupid, half-broken neck. You bring your stupid friend Jay White, and I'm going to whoop both your asses. You just better hope and pray that I have the grace to let you walk out of Australia on your own 2 feet. Copeland, if I decide it's time to break that neck of yours, you ain't coming back from that.
I don't know if I should read between the lines here or not. But the fact is, it sounds that Moxley does not want to defend that title.
I hear you, Ricky. That wouldn't have been a bad touch here, but actually, yeah, I would have kind of preferred that myself, but I didn't anticipate it.
He doesn't like Cope. He's not going to give him a title opportunity. Let's take a look. Once again, we were interrupted. We've got Mark Briscoe and Kyle Fletcher going one-on-one here tonight in our main event.
At halftime, Harley in Houston.
Y'all, we just got this rundown. I understand some of it was interrupted. Just show us the parts we haven't seen yet.
About this past week, Kazuchika, Okada, and Buddy Matthews ahead of their title match coming up next Saturday in Australia.
And Superbad Penelope Ford looks to make herself the president of AEW by leaving Thunder Rosa in the past.
The return to action of Bandido, and he goes up against the bad apple, Bryan Keith of the Learning Tree.
With the AEW Women's title on the line at Grand Slam in a week's time, the peerless Mariah graces us with a glamorous exhibition match tonight.
We're going to kick it off
Hey there, David. Saturday in the Collision show in Texas.
Of course, Daniel Garcia and his friends and members of Shane Taylor Promotions.
Yes, sir, David. The weekend has been wonderful thus far. Oh, we're starting with this.
Your Collision opening contest is a three-way trios match scheduled for one fall with a 20-minute time limit. Introducing first, Undisputed Kingdom, Roderick Strong, and Kyle O'Reilly.
All right, Roddy. Why do I have to pay to get more points? They needed this theme. I'm sorry. I guess I really am in the minority, but that Undisputed Kingdom theme was really good.
In this three-way trios match, something that's been good for the last couple of weeks here, Nigel.
It certainly has a lot of conflict between.
Kyle's practicing his air guitar, hoping that means trios gold sooner rather than later. What would be really great is if this match happening right now was a number one contenders match for the trios title. Let's say a number one contenders match, but yeah. You know how they do it, because they don't like doing specifically number one contenders matches. You do that. Winner gets a shot at, you know.
All three members of the Undisputed Kingdom have title aspirations.
But then again, they have kind of fallen away from the rankings once again, so. This thing definitely will build momentum to it. One would hope. Damn. At least workshop in 2 more spotlights. That's not cool. The presentation sometimes gives off Adam Cole and friends.
Years here in AEW have been TNT champion.
Watch the AEW story video that was released recently. Garcia talked about wanting to raise the prestige of the title. We'll get to that in a second.
Ooh. Shane Taylor's out here coming.
Accompanied by the Infantry, and Taylor.
He's coming out with the Infantry in their entrance. I like it.
Promotions would certainly love
Adam Cole team. Adam Cole and some guys. Who for real?
Lee Moriarty.
This is just Adam Cole, the trio.
Who's had his issues with Daniel Garcia. The AEW
This reminds me of this clip I saw on social media the other day. It was like a modded version of one of the video games. It was just like Triple H, long-haired, celebrating in a match with sword hair Triple H, and then suit Triple H comes in and congratulates them both. It was just like, it's giving off that energy. You could have Adam the True. Can you imagine just in jeans and boots?
Three very close friends.
What was that, Ange? He just did this little sidestep while doing his hair thing. It really is really good, especially if they're going to have it just be 2 legal men. Because then it's going to be hard to keep up with. It's going to get real nutty real fast.
with the folding press to pick up the victory and retain the title. But as you can see,
Danny and every stay winning. He found the one that works.
everybody else had their own aspirations. The Undisputed Kingdom coming out
Oh, this mashup is not it.
for the time being
Adam Cole's theme and Daniel Garcia's theme is a little too much.
in a very combustible conflict, Tony.
Very ear rupturing.
As I mentioned, that TNT championship is kind of the reason that all
Yep.
this,
Two legal men.
Shane Taylor,
Ooh.
one of the biggest, but not only that, one of the toughest men you will ever want to find. And there's a side headlock attempt takeover by the former international champion, Roddy Strong. Look at that.
Bad man rumble.
What's the name of the venue? I got it in the description here. Let me check. And then the Ford Ben Center. I hate this rule so much. I totally get it, and I can completely understand the psychology of it. But the thing is, as soon as you introduce a third team, it all falls apart because there's nothing to enforce the tag rule.
As Shane Taylor is in the wrong corner with the Undisputed Kingdom here.
Taylor growing up.
Every single time I run through the line of logic, it always comes down to just make it a tornado trios match. Shane Taylor, bitch.
Right in the face.
I was like, what do you say?
Much that Adam Cole can do about it.
Absolutely, tag is made.
He fucks with the
Taylor,
gear,
former
though.
Ring of Honor World Television and six-man tag team champ. And now here is Carly Bravo. He and Captain Sean Dean have made such a formidable team. And that
Big ol' lariat.
Shane Taylor promotes
Nice from the captain.
That certainly have made a great
You see, that's the thing, right, Hex? Because you do that, but then it's like, well, why? What's the point of tagging outside of determining who can or cannot pin or be pinned? Because you can't disqualify somebody for being the illegal man getting involved. There's no count you can adhere, you can enforce because it's no DQ. So it just becomes tornado anyways, but only one person on each team can be pinned.
at time as Daddy Magic.
It effectively becomes like,
There was a from behind.
it's a King of the Hill style almost.
Back elbow as they start to chant Daddy Magic here.
Exactly, Rico. That's where my logic is. When you break it down, the simplest solution to everything is just all men being legal. Once no DQ is out the window, there's no point in enforcing a tag anymore. Unless you at the very least work around that double-edged sword of only one person on the team being able to pin or be pinned. I've missed Magic in the Ring. I missed 2.0 together in general. I was really looking forward to the ROH tag run that didn't happen. Anyways, enough about me. Enough about my gripe with rules. We're here now. Nice. Send Sean Dean into that pump kick and a little fist bump. You see, what's rough about this match is, yeah, it's two face teams that are pretty much on good terms against one heel group. He would hop on commentary mid-match.
money well spent, Tony.
Magic can still enforce falls only count in the ring to stem. Oh yeah, that's exactly it. Because if it's otherwise, you need to bring in several more refs because then you could have everybody fighting all over the place if it's like falls count anywhere. This Mean Daddy appearance. I feel like we should say so. Yes, simply because we've counted mid-match promos as appearances, so that should count as a Daddy Magic appearance.
That is Matt Menard.
Especially because it's extended like this. It wasn't just like he grabbed the headset, said something, and threw it. He's full on working a segment here.
Three-way trios match.
Carly Bravo's getting a taste of something else right now.
Bro. Nigel needs to relax.
Try Shane Taylor on for size.
When I say relax and unwind, it is not what I meant, Nigel. Whoa.
Much less the TNT champ.
Just take it everything.
Up, I guess. Gut wrench.
Rough.
No.
Added it afterwards. Fix it a boast.
The leg trip as well.
Yeah. Captain Sean Dean.
This guy's an idiot.
With a cutter.
This guy's an absolute idiot.
Carly Bravo.
Come on. All right.
Damn.
With all due respect, yeah, I would
Raised him, but that knee drop. Oh no.
get in and help your tag team partner.
Good call. And right now, the TNT champion is in trouble. This is Collision continuing on TNT and on Max. Right now, I tell you, Shane Taylor promotes.
Good brothers are picking AEW my personal most hated act to ever be in the company. Snortworth.
They have worked together. They have functioned together as a team.
Yeah, no, I saw people saying that.
Here comes Tia.
I don't know. I think they're a real good fit for TNA.
Right in front of the bell stand.
The TNT champion finding himself on the mat. On
I sure as hell don't need to see him in New Japan.
Really struggling, but oh, look at this.
Ooh, all right.
Cool and Edge right
Meeting him on the outside. Didn't work out for them very well. Yeesh.
Menard in the back before this match. I said, you got any thoughts, any strategies? He said, protect the TNT title. Not sure exactly what he meant by that. Obviously, the title's not on the line.
The way her graphic is all special and purple.
Someone was to pin
It's great.
or submit the champion and may get a title opportunity for
Great
himself.
for whatever I'm not watching.
They would injure the champion, right? He would maybe
Maybe have to forfeit the title.
You just never know. I mean, there's so many
Here are the
things at
antis.
play here. Absolutely it is.
Make it fun.
Right now, the TNT champion is in
No, right.
back into a neutral
They
point
obscure.
in the hands of Big Shane.
Sonya would be great.
Oh my God.
Yo, not a bad shout, XCon.
He just fell down. He just slipped,
Yeah, out of
fell face first.
yeah, I don't want to get too caught up in the discussions about the releases, but I could definitely agree that Sonya is one of the better fits for AEW ROH than some of the others released.
Are they chanting one more
One
time?
more time. What a
Bill-
sadistic
Ultimately, they'll work where they want to work, and whoever wants to hire them will absolutely make a play for them. But yeah,
Forearm shots.
just my feelings on it. Anyways,
Trying to get out.
Daniel Garcia needs to not take shots like that because if he can, I get the impression that Shane Taylor is going to be the next to chase that title. If he gets pinned by him tonight, it's a surefire thing. Hey there, EO, welcome in. Women's Pure Division for real. Bring back Daddy Tangle. Bro. Hey, EO.
Here's a cover.
Oh shit, EO, I think we missed you.
Got a 2 count that time.
I've always liked the infantry. I just thought they needed.
I don't see you in curtain.
Shane Taylor has
Who
given
knows?
them that edge, just like we've seen a more aggressive side of Lee Moriarty since his allegiance with Shane Taylor. The same thing has happened with the infantry.
No, agree, Rare.
Collision, Carly Bravo.
I always bitch about it, but they find a good way to tell stories throughout the confines of these rules more often than not. It's just one of those things, you know.
Shots, forearm shot combinations, hitting the ropes, and then going down hard from a lariat by the big man.
You don't move Shane Taylor.
Absolutely not. Well, fans, of course, we are heading to Australia in 1 week. We'll be in Brisbane for Grand.
For real, Hex, that's what I'm saying. Like, Shane Taylor getting his hands on a singles title is something that's long overdue because whatever division he's champion of, he will put on lockdown and really elevate with how hard everyone's going to have to work to chase that title.
Now Tony Garcia is trying to get to his feet. Action continues. We are live right outside of Houston, Texas. We are coming to you 1 week before Grand Slam Australia, and we've got one heck of a three-way trios match going here.
Literally made it the title, for real.
TP has dominated this matchup so far.
Especially, like imagine Vader, but then with a whole ass faction behind him.
Incredible strength from Garcia.
Yo, I just had, it just like delayed played it back in my mind. Like, yo, Daniel Garcia just suplexed him like nothing. To leave us out of here.
On the infantry, making sure Garcia didn't make the tag.
Again, Shane Taylor Promotions,
And there's the tag.
catalyst in this match. And now, this is Carly Bravo.
You see UK's over there in the corner waiting.
And now, the TNT champion with no choice but to try to go for the Undisputed Kingdom, are all in there, reaching out to make the tag. We talked earlier about their title aspirations. Let's see.
That I can understand here, I'm asking. Exactly. AEW being live makes it so that way when people are released from WWE and such, that there's a more thriving industry for them to fall back on. Some way to land on their feet somewhere, someplace, you know. Because with AEW existing helped rise all it was the rising tide that raised all ships in a way. Because now it drummed up interest to things outside of AEW, and eventually those people who just want more wrestling, they didn't stop at AEW. They started going further down the rabbit hole,
The Undisputed Kingdom
and that's where I think a lot of indie wrestling
right now.
interest was driven up right before the pandemic hit.
To that time by Kyle O'Reilly.
Bay, you mean B? That's another one I can see likely coming back around. Barely saved it.
We're seeing here the Undisputed Kingdom, as I said.
Nice with the diamond cutter.
Experience in the other trios in this team, and relatively fresh as well.
B-E-A, not B-A-E.
Double underhook by Sean D.
I think your phone just auto-corrected you to Bay.
He's going to take command in this
It's E-A, not A-E. Yes.
drop kick. And Shane Taylor
What you think you're doing, big-ass knee? Big-ass super kick.
and in unison, they're right without him. Cole gets rolled up.
That's right. Legal men.
Carly Bravo almost stole the win and both go down on that. Wow, what an opening match.
I thought it was... Okay, gotcha, Hex. I was gonna say, depending on your perspective, that was... she was Babe Priestley. See Cedric getting a shot, especially with the rest of it. Yeah, yes, I said, I love how I was like, oh, I don't want to really see any of the releases. Oh, except like half of them. No, but he can fit perfectly right into that act without taking up a spot that would go to other people. And that's really where I'm coming from, is I just don't want to see already existing spots and the spots that people are struggling to claim be taken by those who aren't even here right now. For real, X-Con, should we starting to get into it? Oh, nice with the double impaler. Going for it again? Oh, countered. Nice. Yo, that was a sick combo. Backbreaker knee drop combo on him. Yeah, no, she was just kind of starting to get a little story hinted at with Unholy Union, and then lo and behold, both her and Isla Dawn released. Isla Dawn definitely needs to land it somewhere in like a TNA or like a Rev Pro or something. Something that she could really get her character work off on. Oh, that double stomp.
Absolutely.
But Ange coming to the aid of his friend.
That body drop.
Who's the legal man? I have no idea.
I have no idea either.
If I'm not mistaken, it's Roderick Strong and... Oh! PK! Yo, Shay Taylor's left in there alone with UK.
3-on-1.
And the big guy
See him.
finally goes down. Rolls out of the ring as did Ange on the other side. This is broken down as we thought it would.
Pandemonium now at ringside.
Very much can agree with that. There you go. Kentucky started before being signed.
But look back inside.
The rest were like Ella Julia.
Carly Bravo
It's an interesting bearing.
watch out. Panama Sunrise attempt did not work.
Nice! Loud ass super kick.
Lower the boom. Dropping in the knee pad. There it is. 1, 2. Hips over.
UK get the win.
Look at Cole staring into the eyes of the TNT champion, Daniel Garcia.
That picture paints the
Damn, bro's bummed as hell he did not win this match.
has attempted to continue with the prestige of the TNT.
Yeah, Wyatt.
Perhaps.
Very last second snuck in. Oh! What? Yo! The Trios champions with the belts? Championship sighting! Championship belt sighting! Oh, and the champions, I guess. But the belts are here! The way they're initiating a beatdown with the championships around their waists.
When you talk about trios matches,
Cole being next TNT champ is not a bad shout.
we saw 3 great trios teams push the other teams. But now the trios champs are taking
You'd have
care
gotta be kidding me. You'd have gotta be kidding me. Let's not forget what Adam Cole had to say not too long ago.
I just came out here to personally congratulate you on your victory, but more importantly to remind everyone who the real best trio is around here.
Well, I think the belts would tell us that, Nigel.
I'm sorry, I couldn't hear you over the ass whooping which is put on your team.
I said you picked a fight with the wrong trio.
Oh, really? Is that what?
Is that gets kneed in the face? Roddy, as a matter of fact, yes. Kyle O'Reilly's got you in an ankle. Yo, that was actually great. You picked a fight with the wrong team. Oh, is that so? And proceeds to prove his statement correct.
And look who's standing tall in the ring.
I am so damn sick and tired of you three thinking you can do whatever the hell you want. I said that in 2025, we're going to prove that we are the best trio in AEW, and I think next week we should cash in on that promise.
Ooh. Grand Slam?
Next week on Dynamite.
Oh,
for
okay.
The AEW Trios Championships.
Another championship match on Dynamite, yo.
Undisputed Kingdom against the Death Riders. And I swear to God, I promise on everything that I believe in, we are going to whoop your ass and win those titles. And that is undisputed.
A challenge made for the Dynamite coming up Wednesday night.
Bro's still got his jaw jacked. So don't you dare take Harley's sauce on you. Dynamite is fine. Yeah, you done. Maybe Gardner. If she were to get signed, I wouldn't be like, how dare they? But I would definitely be watching with a cautious eye.
They've got toughness, continuity, and high skill sets all the way around.
Those three letters represent the top guys in tag team wrestling.
This is arguably the greatest tag team they're gonna find.
AEW.
Yeah, they've definitely been through a bit of a roller coaster to try and get back to being aligned as characters over the last couple of years, because it's been as far back as like late 2021, early 2022. This was really been trying to get here with these three men as a trio, but it's so awesome that is just like, it transcends whatever promotion they're in, that being their faction.
Should represent the greatest tag team to ever do it.
58 minutes.
And to make that a reality, we need to hold the AEW tag team titles for a third time. Whoever is the AEW World Tag Team Champions, this message is for you.
Brick by brick, shingle by shingle, we will put the roof on top of this house.
We're back. Top guys, out.
Okay. It looks like they're really trying to get back to having the tag division being featured again. The Hurt Syndicate winning the titles was a great reset for the division. Yeah, they really needed this. Oh, the tag team dog collar match with FTR and yeah, FTR the Briscoes. So good. All right, quick go check. Who's your favorite Collision commentator? It's got to be Nigel. Get us from me, buddy. Nigel. Yeah, Nigel. Yeah, it's hard to not go with Nigel, you know. Part of me would love to have him be commentator of Ring of Honor more, but then you think about Caprice and Ian, and they're just such a good duo. I mean, if you were to give them a third, Nigel is the third person, but overall, def Nigel. It would. If they could release Jay, they would. In regards to what? Right, every time she's single collision, yes, but reoccurring, I think, was the the intention, but fair. Angelo's the go field commentators. No, like actually though. They have not scheduled it. They have not scheduled Grand Slam on Triller yet. So this Grand Slam situation is a bit of a debacle, y'all, right? Because, like, the way it is, it's effectively going to be a taped show by the time it airs, because it's not going to air live at what would be 2 a.m. Eastern here in the States. It's going to be wait until around the time that Collision would normally air, but with a slight delay to it based on how long basketball goes on. And I do believe the last time that we had an AEW show, a taped AEW show, be delayed by basketball on Triller, it just aired for the time set. So it's possible we could be watching along out of sync come next Saturday. So AEW Plus subscribers, take note.
And he was just taking a long time. And I said, Hangman, could you please hurry up? And he got angry at me. It's just, that's not how a man acts. I wouldn't call him Hangman. He's more like Hang Person. Hang Person, if you want to get in the ring with me, if you want to go eye to eye with the best wrestler alive, you got to get in line, pal, because I got an open challenge going on that you mentioned. Thank you for that, Alicia. See, I remembered. Thank you for that. Who can survive the best wrestler alive? Who can survive the best wrestler alive? And we're going to see this week on Dynamite. It's coming back, and I'm going to show everybody that you can't be better than the best. And that is a mic drop.
What a cool guy.
Sounds like we got a challenge for Wednesday, but wait a minute. Take a look at this.
Yeah, Rig guy, I don't blame you. Pat McAfee, here's the thing. At any given moment, I could really enjoy what he's doing, or I can really loathe what he's doing. He really has such a wide spectrum for me when it comes to it, and it's always very brief. More like lamest wrestler alive. Dropping the damn mics. Which needs to go into any sound will be good. Lamest wrestler alive. Ha! Fucking got him, Wyatt. What's going to need to start challenging maximum like manage every week? No, like, actually, though. Max asked when the mic has gone downhill ever since he's... His character is an interesting one. I will say it's a very unique and genuine heel character, which is very hard to achieve in 2025. Genuine in the sense that, like, you want to boo the character, despite it being good heel work. Whereas I feel like in the last 10 years, it's really become a pro wrestling fan thing to be like, wow, this guy is a really good bad guy. I just love seeing him do his thing.
And his opponent from Greenspoint, Texas, weighing 187 pounds, the Bad Apple, Bryan.
He's dressed up like the bounty hunter before he became Chris Jericho's Bad Apple. He gets a little round of applause here because he's from this area.
Taking it away. Tripping. This theme goes so hard, y'all. Shout out to Righteous Reg. Excellent West Coast rapper.
Who's going to be the first to the draw?
We're going to find out. Bounty Hunter still with that poncho of his on.
Bro, yeah, right? He's still got his poncho on. Man still got his hat on. Let's go. No. I needed them to stand in opposite corners, and we get camera shots of the other man opposite from the ankle of their opponent, and have a tumbleweed. Dance across the ring with a little diddle-doo. Like, oh man, that would have been great. That does sound like a spot that would have been straight out of DDT, though. And here we are. Right, proper dress for a wrestling match now. Woo! Yo, I'm so happy for this because we get to see Brian Keith be Brian Keith. Look at it. He's even got his normal pants out here. He doesn't have the dumb yellow tights. He's got his hiked up way too high pants on. He's ready to do business. Big old dropkick to the face. Let's go. $200,000 on the line here for your boy Brian Keith. Apparently that $100,000 bounty on Bandido is not a gimmick he's putting on himself. Apparently you're going to win that much money if you beat him. Wow. The Bridges are back for one night. Yes, no yellow. I was so happy. This. Big shot. Again, I don't want to see him in AEW. Nothing against them. I just don't feel like this environment suits them all that much. Cool to see the Authors of Pain run up on GCW, though. Maybe compete in Bloodsport. Nice.
Lured him in with a Gary. Looks like it hit him in the side of the head. And now up on top, Bandido.
Oh, caught him in midair. Looked like he was trying to do like one of those diving arm drag gimmicks, but got caught with an elbow in the face.
And this match continues on Collision and Max.
Bro is an Undertaker fan for sure.
It's a big moment for Bryan.
If the hat didn't give it away, the little eye gimmick there just did.
And a stable in the Texas independent wrestling scene before signing with AEW. That was in February. He's been with us for about a year now. And his career has really taken off under the leadership of
Nice measured big boot on the outside.
About time that Chris Jericho on the way they got the flowers that he so rightly
Bounty Hunter really precise with his offense here. Right? He really, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's not just words being spoken when commentators and stuff are like, oh, he really measured that strike. Like, no, he really took his aim, got his shit off exactly as intended, and more so in like a shoot combat sport, that's something that matters. Because 9 times out of 10, the strike you're throwing does not hit as flush as intended. Which is why you can see some fights, for example, end in like one kick. Because it just got off proper. In this case, that boot was flush in the face. Well, I suppose that boot was like the mid. Oh, he hit him right out the ring. The aforementioned boot was like 2 minutes ago at this point, but I digress. Bro, look at his lips. He's to chill. Right? Like, can we not do bumps like that? Bandido out here, he's really testing himself. Following him. What's next?
Keith has a strong fan base here, spending a lot of his early career traveling around Texas before broaching out. But sometimes that can inspire you.
It's going to prove I will take every head bump to prove I'm okay. He does seem like the type. He does seem like the type to be like, no. I refuse to leave any doubt. No, not wrong. Danielson was similar. Came out of retirement and was like, all right, how many times can I get dropped on my head, shoulders, and neck? How many times can I pretend like I need to be hospitalized? You know, the dude was extreme with it. I feel like it is a pro wrestlingism. It's to lean into the injury. That's why you'll see a lot of people's first programs back have a heel work over their previously damaged limb. If nothing else but to test and make sure that limb can still hold up. Nice knife edge chop. It was not very loud, but he knocked him to the ground still. Getting his Chris Jericho-isms off. Yo, February 25 February League stuff officially being dropped on the Discord. Sorry, it has nothing to do with anything right now. I just got the notification for it, so I was like, yo, it's a thing happening.
From Grand Slam, Australia. That's right, it's next Saturday. 1, 2, and a 2 count. Tony and Nigel coming to you live. And coming up in about 14, 13 and a half minutes.
Oh my gosh, they got a countdown for Harley. That's so great.
Bandido slips from the top, regains his balance. The tornado.
Nice with the well, it wasn't a tornado, corkscrew.
Staying with
Oh, we're about to get that one-handed press. Let's go. He's got a cheer. I love how he's got like, no, y'all. Get louder. Check out what I'm doing. Bandido, something special. To me, Lucha Libre is effectively super wrestling. But Bandido is like a super luchador. So like, how do you even quantify that? Oh, inside out. Chris Jericho somewhere like, where's my countdown? Right?
Absolutely. And now Bandido pulling himself up in the other corner, but you can see across the way, the Bad Apple is just waiting on him to get on his feet. Runs into a foot. Bandito
Nice.
in the middle. Turnbuckle.
Ooh, nice with the jumping headbutt. Bro's hard-headed.
Stunned him. Now he's caught up on the top. Now he's fighting back.
Ooh, Bandido versus Morzos. Talk about super wrestling. My gosh, if Lucha Libre met DBZ, like,
What, throw a brick in his face?
oh no, Riga, something tells me it doesn't have to do with Grand Slam Australia because this train had started well before the build to that show had. So I have faith that this is a long-term thing for her. We're going to be seeing a lot of Harley Cameron hype for months to come. And something tells me that so long as she remains passionate and as creative as she is, this is going to keep up. She's getting her own personalized graphics and stuff here on Collision. AEW doesn't do personalized graphics like that. Ring of Honor will. But on the AEW main product, to have like the Collision banner being purple and stuff when it's not a special show, that to me says a lot. Yo, firing back. I can't tell if those are slaps or overhand chops, but they look disrespectful.
Nicely done by the Bad Apple.
A decision hanging clearly in the balance. Bryan Keith wants that money. He is ready to collect his bounty.
Back to back, take a look at this.
Spaghetti westerns.
Yo, let's fucking go. Yo, the way the crowd's so fucking here for this. Yeah. Oh my god, that was so fucking awesome. The way they just kicked each other's heads off. Yo. Oh man. That was so... I heard the... Oh man. Whew. The timer was at 13:30. Oh man. The way they nodded at each other. Love that. Go over the double underhook. What we got here? Strong opponent tagged him for it though. All the way up. It's got him bent. What are we doing here? Yo, variation of the GTS. Oh, was it the gut? It looked like he got clocked in the head. Oh, man. The bounty hunter came for a bounty too big to claim. And we're done here. GG's. Wow. This is so big for Bryan Keith. Oh, man. Hey there, Michael. Welcome in. Sorry, getting so caught up in the graphs. This has been an excellent match. It was everything it needed to be. Gondar, I won't answer your question, but I will just say we want to try and... Oh, never mind. Streamlabs got me covered. You see that right there? What Streamlabs is saying? Just a little heads up there. That match was so much fun, Riga. Aw, man. The way you could, like... Matches like that can't always happen just because, like, it takes certain character dynamics to meet one another.
What's on my mind is, hey, Big Bill, your boy didn't collect the bounty tonight, now did he? Well, guess what? I'm going to be in Texas all week long. I'm going to be looking for a fight. I'm going to be looking for you this Tuesday in Austin. Let's see if you actually want to fight.
Oh, he said Tuesday.
Let's see if the big
We're just gonna give up kayfabe, are we?
is a big, bad baby.
Honestly, don't mind it though. Excuse me.
Like that if Big Bill was here.
We'll find out. Dynamite comes your way Wednesday night from Austin.
And now we go to Roosh.
Right now, let's go back to the ring.
Come on, please just give me a parking lot fight with them already. I would love that so much.
The following trios contest is scheduled for one fall.
Ooh, trios action. I was not ready for this match.
First, at a combined weight of 600
Yo, I appreciate this. This tonight so far is feeling like a response to the criticism. You could only run the tag or trios division at once. You can't run the tag division and trios division at once. I see a lot of criticism about AEW only being able to focus on one division or the other, and for the most part, that holds up true. I think they can stand to do better, and tonight is a big step forward in that direction. Between the three-way trios match with the program for the trios championship being set up right afterwards, and now we have another trio getting featured in returning to trios action. Classic AEW is back. We're getting there. We're getting there. I don't want to say it's back yet. I don't want any resting on the laurels. You know, I want this momentum to follow through. We're getting quite a bit of women's feature tonight. We got at least 2 women's matches, I believe, as well. Let me double check that card.
Who's the only man to take off
Yeah, I mean,
his mask?
get a look. We got
The leader.
yeah, because we got Penelope versus Thunder. We're gonna have halftime Harley and Houston concert. Something tells me this match is only got like a 5-minute time limit because they best make way for Harley.
Max Caster, let's say.
Okay, I would agree. Roosh has 3 CM
So, and then of course we got Mariah May's Glamourous exhibition match.
But Juralistico was held 4 championships while wrestling in Mexico.
Yeah, so 2 women's matches, 2 women's segments. Love that. Mark Briscoe versus Fletcher is happening on this card. Yo, so something I did not realize until doing points earlier today, y'all. Last Collision had 8 matches on it,
It's on sale now next Saturday.
and it didn't feel like it.
Slam Australian Brisbane.
I mean, part of that could have been due to... Oh, my God! Bro got flattened and then almost inadvertently pantsed by Mortos. Oh, that's rough. Bro got folded up and code breakered at once. You see that? To me, that has the same logic as a spring forward cutter. It's going to force them to fall backwards when you need them to go forward for the sake of the move.
Well, you won't. You'll be right here, Nigel. At least I hope you will keep your seat.
Yes, we go. Well, because the thing is, Juralistico and Roosh don't need much. The thing is, they're high-intensity wrestlers. The idea is that they're mean and hard-hitting, and that's all they need to be. Mortos is the impressive one.
And that is all. Aries Alexander is pinned.
They messed with the bull. They got the horns.
Oh my God. They're stomping a man down. And the argument on the outside, you can see that Jay Alexander, Brick Savage, not coming in. Now they do.
Wait a second. Oh.
Brick Savage fighting back here.
Rick Savage.
But Jay Alexander staying on the outside waiting for
Does he pump iron by any chance? Kind of looking for a replacement at the moment.
Well, LFI here. They're looking to make a statement.
They're not done here. They are not done. They have rolled Jay Alexander back into the ring.
Stomping out. Commander. Bro, what are you doing? You're solo. What are you doing?
Commander's got a history of LFI already.
He sure does.
Why are they... What are y'all doing? Why are you looking around like he wouldn't come from the one spot he'd be coming from?
Poison run over the top. Down goes the big beast Mortos. And now,
No way.
Roosh, Juralistico. Wow.
Commander just cleaned house.
Commander of the Skies looking like he was going to take to the skies. But Juralistico sending him to the floor instead. Oh boy, he had to realize think this was going to happen. A 3-on-1 disadvantage.
Damn, he was starting to get something going. Did they anticipate him coming from the crowd like that much? No, I'm so here for it.
What is this about? Oh, listen to this. Look,
Yo. Who took him out?
Put out of action.
LFI did. Look, Commander, but come on, mate. Okay, this checks out. Upgrade complete.
the upgrade is complete. We have
They're still beating him up, though. Good. This is what you should do.
when he was attacked by LFI. But holograms back.
Hackergram. We then it's when we learn. Oh my god!
It looked like a run.
The way it was like a drop kick foot stomp combo that just sent him careening out of the ring at that angle. Yo! And this crowd! Caught him with the collision on collision. The collision course on collision. Nope, still a bad mask. It's still a bad mask. Don't even fucking worry about it, though.
He and Commander.
Yo, with the lighting still going on. It's not true. It's not, like, intrusive, though. I wouldn't want a full match like this, but this segment like this is great. The lighting is now, and I love how I said that. And it's good. It's not overstaying its welcome. The brawl shall continue. Roosh has got a chair and nobody to hit it with. I am concerned for Mike Posey. Yes, Paul Turner, Stefan Smith, come here. Disarm this man. Correct choice. Referee Core going above and beyond, risking their safety and well-being. Oh, no. Oh, no. Refs have a death wish. No, I think we needed a few more people out here.
Perhaps even a suspension for that. You don't touch the officials.
No, you're right. This is not good.
Man, who's Athena gonna bully now?
The referee, but right now, let's go to Lexi standing by. My God.
We're gonna check on the referee, but right now.
Excuse me, Megan Bain, can I get a word?
Woo.
Excuse me. Hey, Megan, welcome to AEW. Oh, you're about that life? Okay, I see. Southern hospitality here, jeez. You see that? Damn. Megan, super bad attitude. Babe, another salty woman. She just got here, man. She just got here and she's so mad, but you know what? It doesn't matter, because
Bro, she's right there.
Texas, and everybody knows about Texas hospitality, and today, Penelope Ford is gonna get the hospitality that I've been waiting to give to her, because she's not.
Part of me hopes that comes back around.
She's not gonna make that memory. Todo lo vamos a hacer. Y ya saben, let's get ready, because we're going to kick some butt.
You see, the thing is, I don't know if she's a heel. This still kind of feels her character still feels fully aligned, you know? She is a she came out of the face tunnel here in AEW Rhea. I think she just doesn't mesh with personalities well, you know? She does kind of have that holier than thou presentation to her, quite literally. Like Rose, man, she sounds so inauthentic at times. Yeah, I kind of get that. I get that. And that was no exception. If I saw, oh, look at us, we're getting to zoom in. Those fans right there. That's so. That's one, please. Here's the thing, Hex. It may have been your reaction. My reaction would have been a lot more aligned with Megan Bain's. Maybe I would have said something, but I would have been like, it's a bit much. Why are you jumping around the corner like that at me? Triller bonus. You see, personally, this is what I want with Triller. When we're watching back on the 2019 Dynamites, what they'll do is just have the camera angle, whichever ones they have, kind of on the crowd and the stage, just kind of looming while the interlude music plays. You every now and then you'll see people moving from the ring and stuff like that. But it's better than just the splash screen. I remember complaining about this because I was getting tired of Rampage's theme. Now I miss it. It's rough. I'm gonna lie, I kind of like watching the stagehand set up weapons and stuff. Yes, that's what I was saying. Like, I don't know. It makes you feel like you're more there. You know, it's a little more immersive. You know, that's what the crowd's seeing. The crowd's seeing them set up and stuff like that. And they have the crowd side cam. Yeah. I hope it would be cool if they started doing that. I think that's not a bad thing for all pro wrestling to adopt. I know WWE started doing it, but I feel like people are too scared to do things that other companies do because they get accused of stealing. General stuff like zooming in on a cam, hard cam placement, stuff like that. I feel like isn't, you know, trademark to any one company. You know, I remember when AEW started doing the hard cam down the ramp in early pandemic era because it put more focus on the action there and less on the vacancy in the audience space, you know. And then WWE started doing it like 2 weeks later, and people were like, WWE stole from them. It's like, no, it was an excellent idea that probably everybody should do. And sure enough, that's what everybody did, you know. Just because sometimes when it comes to certain things, someone just figures it out first, but it's kind of one of those things that everybody should give a shot. So I would love for AEW to do little camera zooms and look at all these fan signs. It would encourage people to bring more signs. And then before you know it, we're going to have crowds with obnoxiously populated, obnoxious amounts of signs all over it. Hey, Harley out here with the big old fur goat.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Harley Hot Tub in Houston, Texas! But ladies and gentlemen, I did not come alone. Oh no. Please say hello to
You've got to give the people what they want. Hey! Mercedes Mopay is here.
She's just
I know Harley is going to get.
We're gonna kick off tonight with a song you may know too well, called "The Money Train."
Well, okay. Put my innovators.
The Money Train. The Monday Train. The Monday Train. The Money Train. The Money Train. The Monday Train. The Monday Train. The Money Train. The Money Train. The Monday Train.
That wouldn't be the worst idea. Yep, here we go. It's an interesting way to wear 4 belts.
Harley, are you stupid or are you dumb? Nobody came out here to watch the Harley halftime show. No. Everybody bought a ticket tonight to see me. 4 belts, money. So, Houston!
Dude, I wanted to see it.
Please say hello to your CEO. And Harley, I don't know how many times I have to tell you, you're nothing but a legend!
Legend.
With that said, Mercedes, I would like to begin my second song of the evening. Hello, it's good to see you, Mercedes Monet. You've got 4 belts, well, I've got one dream. So, what do you say? You've come night you cut me off. And if I'm being blunt, I think the way you're acting, well, I think you are a cunning woman. Yeah, I've done the
I'm so glad she was gonna go there because I was.
that you're afraid to feel the wrath. Feel the wrath. Feel the wrath. Feel the wrath. Come on. Feel the wrath. 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 Yeah. Feel the wrath. Feel the wrath. Feel the wrath. Feel the
Oh.
Shut the hell up. Yes, please put that down, Harley. Look, I understand you are so talented. You're super talented. But let's get real. I mean, if there's anything real about you. Look, I don't
Really?
understand why
Really?
you want to challenge me to a match when that little puppet on your back could probably wrestle better than you. So, Harley, I think you need to get the hell out of my ring because you are not on my level, loser.
You know what, Mercedes? You're right. You know what? You're right. I am. I'm new to this, okay? And I could only ever dream to achieve in my career what you already have, okay? But I have fought so hard to be here where I am today, and I'm not stopping! I would love nothing more than to face you in Australia, in my home city, in my home country, for the TBS title. You're a game changer. But I have to admit that in your whole career, that the most entertaining that you've ever been is when I had my hand up your puppet ass!
Damn, the swerve I was so not ready for. She positioned that mic. She.
Insult the CEO.
Get bopped. Get bopped. Bopper. I see you holding that mic. You want to do it.
She hit her in the jaw with that microphone. And they're chanting Harley, listen to him.
Harley, if you want a shot at the TBS title at Grand Slam in Australia, well, then you're on. And one thing, Harley, I can't wait to embarrass you in front of your friends and your family, and I'm going to show the entire world why I am the CEO.
Damn, no slab nut special. It's all good though.
The champions agreed to it.
I mean, Harley dethroned. The thing is, we got both Tony and Harley challenging for titles now in Australia. We got Tony, Harley, and Buddy challenging for titles in Australia. At least one of them have to win it, right? At least one of them have to win a title, right?
Mercedes Moné felt the wrath of Harley Cameron. The come Grand Slam. It made Shoe Baby on the other foot.
Let's go to Lexington.
We were scheduled for a face-to-face interview between Buddy Matthews and Okada, but obviously Okada is not here. So, Buddy, if you feel comfortable continuing, I would like to proceed.
Let's do it.
What would winning this title...
Immediately.
Okada, thank you for taking time to join us here. In just 7 days' time...
Let's cut to the chase. In Brisbane, Australia, you and I will face each other. Australia's best versus Japan's best. But I haven't fallen for this comedy facade that you're playing. See, I know what the real Okada's all about, and I know what he's capable of doing, but I'm not sure that he knows what I'm capable of doing.
Right, Rika?
See, now the people stand by me. Australia stands by me. So it's time for me to beat you for that title. And I want you to look me in the eyes right now, and I want you to tell me whether you think that I believe this or this is just some fake-ass facade that I'm playing right now.
Guys.
Bitch. I'll see you in Brisbane.
Made Okada flinch. You got your water.
Since his arrival in AEW, we have never seen Kazuchika Okada like this. He wanted that match. And he was going to get it.
He may be upset, though, when he faces Buddy Matthews in his hometown. What a match it's going to be.
That is right, Nigel. That is coming up in 1 week.
Following contest scheduled for one fall as a 20-minute
What is most by?
Introducing first from Austin, Texas.
Yes.
230 pounds. He's the Ring of Honor.
Grand Slam Australia is gonna go off so hard, man.
Dustin Rhodes.
One of the most respected veterans in the job today found himself across the mic from MJ.
Like, I'm happy that it's working like this, you know? Like, Riga, just seeing you be hyped for this local show that's coming your way and everything that they're doing goes to show that it really is just grifter nonsense with people trying to disparage not just Grand Slam Australia, but, like, AEW's run currently as a whole. Okada hates hydration confirmed. Is water just a bit to you, Okada? I'll have to be down for all three of the Aussies to win titles, and that's coming from the president of the Ray. Yeah, you see, Ray, if I were to be honest, I feel like Tony Storm winning is the most likely to me. But if I were to be asked which only one can win, which one do you want it to be? I'd probably say Harley.
Kind of ironic and fitting, seeing as Dustin Rhodes has been kicking people in
Would also be crazy for her second ever victory in AEW to be over Mercedes Moné for the TBS title.
Of course, Dustin and MJF coming up.
So I understand it's my bias coming from. Oh my god, dude ate that Crossroads. Bro's got some gravel in his teeth.
Pick up. 1, 2, 3.
Here's your winner, Dustin Rhodes.
54th AEW win for this 36-year veteran. He's wrestled in 5 different decades, and he is ready for Austin and MJF.
Got my music. Got my music.
Maxwell
Not sure how long she's having, maybe. That is something that could happen.
You call yourself the devil. You're not the devil. As I told you last week,
Yes, Regan, and hopefully that leads to more opportunities more frequently
I
afterwards.
looked at the devil in his eyes, and I kicked his teeth in. And I ripped, teared, and crawled my way out. And the reason why is because I am a survivor. I am the 37, 56-year-old last of my kind. And Max, while you're sitting at home in your recliner right now in Long Island, New York, I want you to remember something. Everything in your brain right now of things that you're going to do to me have already been done. decades. Blood, sweat, and tears and passion, something you do not have. And guess what, Max? I am still here. Next week, in my backyard of Austin, Texas, AEW Dynamite, I am going to drag you to hell, and you are going to meet the actual devil. And I will give you a
Punk's Dustin against Max.
for the ages. The question I have for you, Max, when you get out of this business, are they going to remember you? They damn sure are going to remember me. Bitch.
Bro stealing Okada's gimmick. Agreed, Riga. Dustin Rhodes, he's such an authentic promo. That's the thing. That's why I'm always so like locked in when he speaks. Because I'm not about to sit here and be like, "Wow, he's such like a groundbreaking promo." But he feels so authentic, and everything he's saying is true, and it's believable at that. It's natural. Oh, I see. You were correcting yourself still.
And there have been very, very few individuals who have had the guts, the bollocks, to stand up to the Death Raiders. Well, gentlemen, we welcome your challenge from true professionals nonetheless. But understand this.
You still can't see no litter. He got ankle locked so quickly.
And this week on Dynamite, we look forward to making an example out of you.
You guys have teeth. I respect that. Something actually worth our time. Too bad on Dynamite, we're gonna have to pull those teeth. Wir in allen zeigen, dass wir die absolut Besten sind. Komm schon, Bastard.
Oh my gosh, he cleared his face! Looking like a shaggy dog.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall with a 20-minute time limit. Introducing first from the great
We got a mascot spot.
hailing from San Antonio, Texas.
Sounded threatening when swapping languages. Look at that smooth. Right? I was like, oh, don't. Right? Don't scare me like that. Yoshi's coming up on her 100th match here in the company.
Texas loves Thunder Rosa. Yes, they do. They love El Toro Azul as well, by the looks of things. You mess with
Toro
this,
Azul.
what you get, Tony.
Bro, he's
High fives,
rojo. What do you mean Azul?
Smile on the face of Thunder Rosa. But this competitor ready to wipe it off.
Toro, the mascot of the Houston Texans. Out here with Thunder Rosa. We go back to the ring.
And her opponent from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania.
She's a super bad girl.
Wrestling her first match of 2025. 43, make it 42 AEW wins.
Right? More toes evolved. What?
The sky's the limit for this.
Bro must have got to level 16.
She's confident.
Unquestionably, both these women for weeks have been calling each other out, trading barbs back and forth. But now the battle of words is over.
All the mascot costumes. Can't blame you for thinking that, Riga. The one time. That's all it took.
Is a week away. It'll air immediately following NBA All-Star Saturday night, coast to coast.
Thunder winning the title at All In? That's not a... You know what? Yeah. That checks out. I think that would be a huge Thunder Rosa moment. Winning the title once again in her home state, but this time on that platform would be huge.
And Buddy Matthews, their Continental Championship match. We heard from John Moxley. Earlier, John Moxley was like a wild man out here.
It's going to be a huge night of action. I guarantee you, everybody on the card is going to be looking to steal the show, especially Australia's own Buddy Matthews. He realizes the size of the match the opportunity that lies ahead of him to take on Kazuchika Okada for the Continental title. Well, could be a match of the
Bit of a
year.
standoff.
Claudio Mox against Cope and Jay White. Of course, Claudio's got to defend that Trios Championship with his partners coming up on, watch out, on Wednesday.
Oh yeah, duh. Claudio is also going to be in a match at Grand Slam already. No wonder the trios title match isn't happening then.
Good agility exhibited by the former world champion Thunder
Yeesh.
Rosa. Great arm drag takedown.
That's
And
gonna move
another
my eye.
Thunder Rosa exhibiting a lot of quickness here, Nigel.
Hard not to like Thunder Rosa with a positive attitude. Super bad. Penelope Ford said that Thunder Rosa is the past. Ooh, she wants to leave her in the past.
1, 2.
Right now, it's Thunder Rosa who's trying to leave Penelope
I'm-
Ford in the dust. Fiery combustible.
Late
Former
bolt.
AEW
I'm
champion Thunder Rosa
confused.
from the graveyards of Tijuana.
A lot of excitement when she's around, as you know. We saw
I
that
see.
backstage moments ago when she
Mhm.
said hello to
Thunder could win the Owen.
had nothing to do with it.
Yeah, that's what it was playing out in my mind, X-Kong. If her winning the title at All In, it seems like that would have to come off the back of her winning the Owen.
Living in the San Antonio area right now, and there's bad girl Penelope Ford.
I could see it now.
Keys to the midsection, and this match continues live on Max and TNT.
Well, El Toro
Darby and Thunder win the Owen tournaments.
doesn't like the way things are going right now.
I did only mention it because Thunder and she definitely.
Toro, as we said,
Yeah,
got the
Thunder Rosa's. She's a spicy character, that's for sure.
Otherwise, Penelope Ford
Turn it around.
do something right now. Ooh, wow, you
Yeesh.
again, like the crack of thunder, if you will. Pun intended. This has just become a brutal battle of strikes on the outside. Penelope Ford is more of a, dare I say, a contemporary style, more of a hybrid professional wrestler cover.
Thunder Rosa's wild,
agree
man.
with that.
Jeez.
And of course, Thunder Rosa more of just a brawler and a fighter.
Brawler and a striker with her MMA experience, very capable of submitting an opponent in quick succession right now. Being tied up herself.
Speaking of women's action, we still have, we understand Mariah May is going to be out here.
A glamorous exhibition.
Yeah,
You
glamorous.
could have dressed up for it, Tony. I've seen you wear that suit 100 times.
97 to be exact. Thank you for bringing that up. Axe handle blow.
Hey there, Michael. Welcome in. Hi, guys.
Challenge accepted by Mercedes Monet.
No, Riga. I'm thinking Owen because her winning the world title at All In would kind of constitute her winning the Owen to get that shot.
Mariah May, Glamourous exhibition match still to come tonight. Got a smile on her face. She didn't have a smile on her face. 1, 2. Toucan didn't have a smile on her face on Wednesday.
You could understand why that pallid impersonation of the histrionic Tony Storm.
She looks expression. She looks so panicked.
Before really suffering.
Oh, look at this pendulum swing here. You talking about being all tied up and nowhere to go.
Very little Ford can do other than just hang on. There's
And
a
the cover. 1, 2.
Yeah, Penelope is really good at working the camera.
Thunder Rosa.
Penelope Ford has improved so much over so many things throughout the years. And that's not even, and she was already good when she joined the company. I think her one thing is that she has never been able to build up some consistent steam.
Tenacious, ebullient, and a real star. When Penelope Ford walks out, everybody turns their face to watch.
No question about it. Penelope now. Using the ropes. Using her leg strength. Choking Thunder Rosa.
Yeesh. That extra leverage. Let go. Let me get DQ'd. Okay.
We're having a problem with the fans as well.
Oh, no. I really hope it's not Jeff Jarrett who wins the Owen. I was thinking it was going to be Darby. Darby or Ospreay.
Houston on
Because the thing is, I think Ospreay is going to find his way, find himself chasing John Moxley in place of Darby Allin if Darby Allin isn't back soon enough.
Thunder Rosa escapes. Fans are invited to watch international best-on-best hockey as NHL stars compete to see.
Agreed, Riga. Certain couples, I think, are good acts together on screen. Other couples, I feel like they take away from one another. The most famous example to me will always be Becky Lynch and Seth Rollins. Individually, they are the man and Seth freaking Rollins. Together, they're either Seth Rollins' girlfriend or Becky Lynch's boyfriend, respectively. It's just her husband and wife, rather. Still. And that was kind of a case with Kip and Penelope. Penelope was just Kip Sabian's girlfriend. Of seeing her be her own person. Oh, she was going for that handspring shoulder barge. I don't think she got the post, but still a rough impact on that buckle. The other doesn't. It feels like he dragged him back rather than... That's pretty much it, yeah. Thunder Rosa firing up. She's a super bad girl.
The best of the best. Wants to wear gold again. She's going to need a victory here to take a step closer to it. Using the ropes. Then running drop kick.
Did she say this is our brutality? What? Northern Lights. It's a little gassed. Couldn't maintain that bridge. She had the form down, but just not the the leverage for it.
Good reason, the former AEW Women's Champion Thunder Rosa looking to put this beyond the hopes of Superbad, who's barely able to stand.
Came right back though, using the momentum against her.
And she'll drop kick through the ropes to the outside. It'll be rough. Oh yeah. And I hope that she lands safe off of it, because I always think back to her back injury that had her out for a year and some change. Girl, stop it. What are you doing? Going up to the top. What are we doing here? Why are we looking people? No, like real though. Yeah, she is. She's going for this moonsault from the looks of it. Someone with a ricochet. Love that.
Penelope stunned when she hit the mat that time. Will get rolled over. 1, 2.
Kick out.
A 2 count.
Ford's really hurt, I think.
Yeah, that running drop.
Because gifts get shared.
I think it knocked the wind out of Ford.
Absolutely. But a drop toe hold, that was nicely done. Lured.
Ford pushing forward doggedly.
Double leg shotgun drop kick in the back. Drags Thunder Rosa into Rosa.
Roll up.
And almost got the win on that. Now Thunder Rosa with a boot. Hook kick that time.
Sheesh, the trifecta of kicks. Enough to take her down.
Penelope Ford is still alive in this one.
Really?
Agreed, Riga. It's really gone through phases and has had a proper build up to it. There's one thing guaranteed with Thunder Rosa matches: it's gonna get time. So anytime somebody's in there with Thunder, I'm happy for them because they get to really have time to stretch their legs and showcase what they got. Same reason why I love seeing people get singles matches with Cope. And Pac got one a few weeks back. That was big hype. I mean, granted, Pac's hardly someone who needs a showcase, but every now and then it does good to remind people what he really can do. Another one is Buddy Matthews. Last year during the TNT title, the Cope Open, if you will. If you will. Like, it's not exactly what it's called. That.
The Tijuana Bomb, 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, Dudzo. GG's.
Penelope Ford gave her one heck of a
That Matrix cutter is so smooth every time.
Superbad made Mera earn every one of those 3 counts.
Oh, Megan.
up here. You see the look on the face of Thunder Rosa as Megan Baines
Coming out the face tunnel still.
and here she is.
She's ready to talk now.
For me, it's Rosa. It's funny.
We saw these two had
I'm glad this is going somewhere. I thought that was just going to be a one-off segment.
Bain basically ignored her,
Ooh.
and Thunder Rosa said, "You know what? I just kind of wanted to welcome her here."
You see, the thing is, to me, it operates like a muscle buster, is because they're so crunched up. That impact, especially on that, like that one right there, was a really good example of the move being executed well. Sometimes they'll land a little too flat, and it doesn't seem like the best idea.
She says, "Come on in the ring."
I do agree that it does feel like a move that's just better off just drop him on the head.
Baines may erupt here in the ring right now.
Look at the size of Bane.
She's incredible.
Statuesque. Athenian.
Never go against my man Darby.
And Penelope Ford takes advantage of this.
Kind of want to see Megan Payne drop Penelope.
Pounding on Thunder Rosa while Megan Baines slowly walks around.
Payback for what happened tonight.
Absolutely, and Thunder Rosa's fallen, trying to get to her feet.
Fish, others to be
Megan
even
Baines
tall.
slowly stays in the ring, takes her headdress off. And now, Megan
Oh.
picks up a fallen Thunder Rosa
Bow down.
and face plants her in the ring.
Never mind. I think this makes it clear enough.
Oh, picking up the
The
pieces.
heel.
That's what you call a reply.
Planted.
Maybe Thunder Rosa should have left her where she was. Let's tell you now, though, this past week on Dynamite, a hotly anticipated matchup between Swerve Strickland.
The presentation she has is so.
Ricochet taking absolutely everything the former AEW World Champion could give and defeating him and then taking that prestigious jacket from the embassy.
What? I almost wanted. Man, when I saw there was a Device show, I kind of wished I watched it. Yo, let's go.
The local promotion where Swerve Strickland got his start. Ricochet ending up with a house call left in the middle of the mat. It's still escaping with the embassy's robe. Let's go now to Lexiair.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the entrepreneur, the entertainer, the legendary Bun B.
Thank you so much. So good to be back.
Oh yeah, welcome to AEW Collision. We're serving your burgers backstage here. They are absolutely fantastic, out of this world. How does it feel to be backstage here with AEW again?
Well, it's always a pleasure to have AEW back in Texas. We're having it in Houston tonight. We're all big AEW fans. We can't wait for All In Texas to come up on the 12th, but it's great to be.
This is another local celebrity appearance, Kamek.
What is all
Oh, Ricochet's here.
I know what this is. I know who you are. You Bon B. You the owner of Trill Burgers, right? America's best burger. That's what it says. And on top of that, you're very close with Swerve, aren't you? Yeah. Well, look, I don't know if you've been watching recently, but AEW is no longer Swerve's house. AEW now belongs to me, Ricochet. And Mr. B, I hate to inform you, since you're here at Collision, that means all these burgers, they belong to me too. I've been seeing people eat, I've been seeing it. So if you don't mind, allow me to please try one of these tasty burgers, please. I mean, it looks all right. That's what, honestly, this is kind of trash. I've had so much better than this.
I mean, everybody seems to like him.
What the hell what did you say to me?
I mean, we like him. Everybody likes him.
Everybody seems to like him, right?
Oh.
Who are you to talk to me? You know who you are. Hey, doing too much, bro. You need to back up. And listen, I know you close to Swerve and all, but the next time you see him, tell him to tell Prince Nana. Thanks for the jacket.
For real, and it makes me want a burger now. Damn. Yeesh. Alrighty, y'all. I shall be right back. Powerbomb him through the burgers. That would have been amazing, honestly. It would have been worth it then. And back. No, for real though. Burger wouldn't be too bad right now. Just crazy. Literally ate a whole ass pizza before the stream. And I'm sitting here being like, oh man, but a burger though. I want BK. BK. Oh, we're getting the exhibition. Who is their opponent? And why did her opponent look eerily like Tony Storm? Also, welcome in, Mike. How it goes? Ooh, she's got a back.
Introducing first from London, England. She's the AEW Women's World Champion, the Glamour, Mariah.
Gotta get some sliders in the freezer. Ah, this fucker. Not me looking and like, do I order some late night Wendy's? Do I order some late night Wendy's? Do I order some late night Wendy's? It's going, yeah. The bit. Did she hands pick an opponent that looks like Tony Storm?
Yeah, that's Shay Carmichael, only your 32nd pro match. And is it me or does it look like she's convinced Shay Carmichael to dress up like, or maybe just because she looks like Tony Storm, I don't know.
Yeah, not gonna lie, well, Wendy's chili is bomb. You see, I just want to. Yeah, I have never had Wendy's chili.
Pick up by
I'm not gonna lie. Chili from the burger place. Yo, Mayday. All these imposters. No, for real. Like, what are we doing? What is she doing? What is that walk? Oh, is it the Owen Hart title? No. Oh, I see. Let's see what we're doing here. A little suspicious.
Timeless Tony Storm.
Oh, and she's going to.
What are we doing? Squash?
This is a much better impersonation of Tony Storm.
Yeah, it's a classic pro wrestling storytelling element. Build some more momentum, and in certain instances like this, programs that they're a part of.
And a very angry Mariah May. 1 week from tonight, ladies and gentlemen.
Luther! Oh, what's on the tray, my man? What's on the tray, my man? Surely it's a shoe. It's a shoe! It's the bloody shoe! It's the bloody shoe! Ha! Swayed your ass! You ain't get him twice. That's Deathmatch Luther right there. Oh my gosh, he spoke. Where's the boomers? Hopefully not watching this product. That was awesome! I so did not expect that. Yo! No, they running away. The switcheroo, I called it. Man, how you could go back a few months ago and right, like the writing was on the wall that we would get a rematch at this Australia show, and it would be. But to me, at the time, it was like, and then Mariah will get another win over her. But this time, it will be the chorus of boos in Australia from the Australia crowd. Now, I think she keeps. Oh, there's Lance Archer. Oh man. Whoa, John Cruz! Oh, that was John Cruz! Oh, poor John Cruz. Don't recognize those guys.
You see what I see? Mark Davis is there as well.
You're the Don Callis family. You need to get your hands dirty. That's a fact of life. Yeah, join in, Mark. Join it. Come on.
Oh, my God.
Oh, he got involved, didn't he?
Keep kicking their ass. Let's go.
Keep kicking their ass. Meanwhile, there's John Cruz dead.
Absolute chaos backstage, and of course, the protestant.
This is the Don Callis family, and everybody dies. Yeah.
Well, Mark Briscoe died in our main event coming up next on Collision.
All right. Mark Davis. Doesn't seem like he wants to do it, but he's coming to the conclusion that he has to. So, yeah. That's what he's calling him, Lance Storm. Rough. No. Did not catch. So, yes, on Wednesday, apparently commentary it was clarified that Don Callis has had ownership over Mark Davis's contract for the last 2 years now. But it seems like, for whatever reason, yet to be determined, did not implement that control over his contract in these most recent wars between Don Callis, the Don Callis family, and, you know, Will Ospreay and Mark Davis. I guess recently he decided, however, to let him know of that and put him to work under his order. And that's why we got the Will Ospreay match. So yeah, the implication is that he's kind of working under duress, but he's just going with it. He's not... Which I can appreciate. We don't need to sit here, like, and every week have a 2-minute deliberation over whether or not Mark Davis will actually hit the guy. No, actually, though, Cam, this collision has been nonstop. I remember looking up at the clock for the first time and it being almost into the first hour was gone. And I was like, oh my gosh, I did not feel like the show has been going by that fast. Yet, sure enough, here we are. And look at this. Once again, Mark Briscoe, Kyle Fletcher getting the main event. I anticipate Kyle Fletcher getting his win back here. But Chicken could sneak it out again. Only one of them's been a world champion. And it ain't Kyle Fletcher. Yes, Riga, this whole Grand Slam arc of AEW, if you will, has been firing on all cylinders. This takes me back to January 2020 when Tony Khan was like, no, I'm taking the reins and we're going to put this show on the map. And sure enough, that's what happened because there was, I remember, very questionable booking decisions at the very tail end of 2019 that made Tony Khan be like, no, I need to pull back creative control over the talent some and really put my foot down on some things. Yeah, Felipe, I haven't been watching this so this fast in a while. For real, it's like, they're like, we know we don't have the fastest hour on TV anymore, but we can make the fastest too. It's so clear, got to keep this energy. You know, for real, and there's so many programs that are getting a clear focus. I want them to keep this up. I feel like what they need to do is just like have an area where it's like, all right, here's all of the programs we have going on in the company to remind themselves of each thing that they need to make an effort to build to at least once a week. Rampage, fastest hour in Collision. Collision, our minds, no, for real. Sky. Collision record. Hey, not that far. 50% win rate. The song is like comfort food. That's real though.
So for Kyle Fletcher, this match has very special meaning and very special purpose for tonight in our main event, Nigel.
1 week away from Grand Slam, Fletcher.
I'm going to make one more call for it before we get into the main event. If you haven't done so, please do drop a thumbs up. Make sure that bell's always on for notifications. Really appreciate everybody who's been hanging out with us here on the Saturday night because this is a wonderful show to just unwind with and fully embrace the weekend vibes. People complain about collisions being on Saturdays, but at this point, if they had the choice to move to a different day, I'm not sure if I'd want them to.
Wins over TNT champion Daniel Garcia and the Beast Mortos. And there you see Grand Slam Australia and a match that everybody is...
Oh, and another little plug. Speaking of the 2019 AEW, we've been doing watch-alongs for 2019 AEW. Currently on the Thanksgiving Eve edition episode of the show. Would appreciate it if y'all swung by and checked it out in case you haven't. We sidecast it in the Discord in case you don't have Max or Triller to access it with. But yeah. Enough of that till the end of the show. I'll get all the plugs in then if y'all will indulge me. This next Saturday is looking to be an interesting situation. I really want to keep up with the GCW Jersey J Cup, but with Grand Slam being aired on tape delay, that kind of gets in the way of things a little bit. And then, of course, there's Vengeance Day to squeeze in there somewhere.
Well, earlier today, excuse me, saying I kind of tonight. Nom nom nom.
Well, he is stomping.
Right? Kyle Fletcher is quick to take control of this match. He does not want a repeat of last time.
Like we said, going into this, Fletcher not only is
I need a little cut on Fletcher's back. Yo, I missed it. Oh, I'll have to catch it. Oh, I see it. Into that. I wonder if that's happened in one of the recent brawls.
Fletcher came out of the gates fast and looked almost unstoppable. The loss to Briscoe, the one black mark on his record in tournament competition.
Must have been, yeah, it must have just been a shoot split that was like real deep.
A huge match in his home country of Australia. He wants to go with
Right,
the
Hex?
momentum in the world.
Mark Briscoe may only have about 2 years as a regular singles competitor, but he has many, many years of going 20 minutes deep in matches. And let's not forget, this is building off the back of their C2 match that Mark Briscoe beat Fletcher. And that win came in the final 30 seconds of the 20-minute time limit match. If you're Kyle Fletcher, at all costs you avoid the Jade Driller.
We're going to be in San Diego, California on March 1st. We are going to be in Oakland Arena in Oakland, California.
And something cut out like it's saying.
Sacramento, California, the Memorial Auditorium. And then Revolution comes your way.
Heard it's possible. Which would explain why he had a light January in terms of in-ring work.
At AEWTIX.com as Mark Briscoe.
No, would explain that if that happened recently. We don't know. Bro, why are we? It just checked in. What are we doing with this table, bro? This is a normal match. Yeah, that is a gash. You possum the J Driller. No, you're not wrong. That's an excellent play. You know, get him to bring it out so you can implement a counter you have planned for it. It's injury, not a surgical cut. Look, it looks like a razor gash kind of thing. It's like he didn't duck enough while going through the forest or something and got sliced by a tree, like a sharp branch, you know? Let's go. Bang, bang. Hit us with the cactus jam. Yo. All right, Fletcher. With the snake eyes. Part of a table is coming. He's gone through a table recently, right? Fletcher's hurting, but he's still flexing.
Prodigious, potent. Just take a look now. Driving the chicken head into the ring post.
We want to remind you, fans, we're going to stay with this match as long as it takes. Here, oh, look at this. Bleeding
Yep.
from the ring post hit. Stay with this match as long as it takes here on TNT and Max.
Oh.
This match, which is
All right, apron powerbomb. Oh, man, I remember just 10 years ago that riding Sami Zayn off for 3 weeks.
I feel like chicken tonight.
Oh, stop it.
Chicken tonight.
How can you make fun of a man who's just been sent head first to the ring post like that and it's been cut open?
I believe they call it irony, Tony.
Irony.
Yes. Right now, Briscoe can taste the iron of his blood.
I got the segue.
Oh, my gosh. Nice with the drive-by drop kick.
How about that? And he lands on the apron just as calmly as you please.
What an acquisition for the Don Callis family.
I agree. Fans, as we've said before,
Nice.
immediately following the NBA All-Star Saturday night, next week will be Grand Slam Australia.
Ah, yes, this table that is set up here.
Kenny Omega, Konosuke Takeshita, the international champ. The man you're watching, Kyle Fletcher. Timeless Tony Storm gets her chance at redemption, going out for the world title against the women's champion Mariah May. That is all coming up. And then Kazuchika Okada, the Continental champion, also won the Continental Classic.
Repositioning that. He's got ideas.
For the Continental Championship. And that's a match that, believe it or not, Okada won it after a lot of bitch calling back and forth. Meanwhile,
Yo.
watch out on the table
Briscoe and Fletcher
They were really jockeying for position. Somebody's got to change the game plan.
away from their opponent. Ooh.
Oh my God. The blood of Mark Briscoe is all over the place.
Oh, 100% happening, Riga. I think so. You can't not. First off, it's the only world title match on the show.
Fingertips.
Oh, the other hand. Teetering.
But also,
Run for it.
that program. I thought it could have main evented All In if it wasn't Danielson. Danielson winning his title or retiring on that show.
Here in Texas, is Fletcher, the protostar of the Don Callis family.
Speaking of awesome, yep.
To the open wound of Mark Briscoe.
Blood all over Kyle Fletcher. It's Mark Briscoe's blood. And again, moments ago, Briscoe hit head first to a sharp corner of the ring post near left side.
Oh my gosh, that blood got in his eye. He's literally got blood all up in his right eye.
Tony, it's dull, and that speaks to how hard Mark Briscoe's head hit it. To be busted.
Agreed, Riga. People are really upset that the show is what it is, and it's like, first off, I anticipate them taping an episode of Ring of Honor there. So it's not going to be just 2 hours of wrestling, even if that's all they plan for Grand Slam Australia and the whole to be. Second off, it's specifically not Grand Slam. It's not Collision Grand Slam. This is Grand Slam Australia. Although Moxley did call it Collision earlier. But yes, the idea of that being is that it can probably be a longer show. They can probably stand and just quietly make it be 3 hours and it not be a concern. But like you said, there's only 5 matches on it, so it probably is going to be closer to 2. And that's fine. Because that's kind of what it was meant to be. I can understand people expecting it to be so much more than it was, but what it is, but at the same time, the writing was on the wall for it to be everything that it is, and it's not a bad thing. It's a TV special. Yo, those shots were getting stiff. That scraping big boot. Ooh. Collision on collision. Both men unconscious. No, they're here. They're still alive. But damn.
Just watch, here we are. Apropos, look at this collision. Bam! Right underneath the jaw. From a different angle. Both men, in fact, with the same idea.
Both men had a lot of speed too, Nigel, hitting those ropes. A lot of momentum.
Super bringing up tag.
Mark Briscoe just chopping away now.
That red neck, red face.
Red face kung fu.
Face kung fu.
I agree.
Can't disagree, Riga.
Down goes Fletcher with an elbow shot.
Fletcher walked right into that forearm as Briscoe trying to wipe the blood from his eyes, clear his vision.
Pick up an exploder. And a cover. 1, 2.
Oh.
Once again, remind you, we're going to stay with this as long as it takes to get a winner here tonight. Glad you could be with us.
This season overtime. I don't think we get it. Maybe it'd be 1 or 2 minutes, but all the same.
Next week we will be in Australia for Grand Slam Australia in Brisbane.
So there he's going for it. Nope.
Finishing maneuver.
Got the counter.
That brought his late brother Jay to the Ring of Honor title on 2 occasions.
Landing on the apron. Heat seeker, yes.
Oi.
That's not going to help the cut.
Not at all. Perfectly executed by a big protostar.
Ooh,
Kyle Fletcher.
still dripping now.
It's pouring off the
That
floor.
face. Rose getting intense.
Oh my God. It was an open head for Kyle Fletcher.
Okay.
No cover up at
Rough
that
knee.
time.
Wing clipper? No. What was that?
Well, he could not, Mark Briscoe, cover up on that knee, but he got out of that incredibly.
Variation. It's like a butterfly tiger.
The epitome of what AEW is all
Like a butterfly Liger bomb. There we go. It's Tiger bomb. I was thinking Tiger Driver. Alley-oop, like, right? Kind of, something like that. Nice with the Fisherman Buster. Oh, he didn't set up with the Spagoli Driver, but he's thinking Froggy Bow.
Briscoe's lost a lot of blood, and with it, a lot of oxygen that's slowing him down and giving Fletcher the opportunity to get back into this match.
Ryzen Gamangiri, stunned Mark Briscoe the top. Now both men.
Superplex. Oh, he was thinking that buckle brain buster. Oh. That's how he beat Garcia. Oh. Paul Turner gave him the assist inadvertently there. Trying to break the grip, and then we get the dig kick and big ol' brain. That dick in their first match, that's what saved Briscoe. He saw the dick kick coming. Still in it, though. Still in it, though. If y'all remember in their C2 match, Kyle Fletcher was going for that exact play. Dick kick brainbuster, which he won his previous match in the tournament with. But Mark Briscoe had it scouted. Caught the leg. Spun him out. Finished him off eventually with a J Driller moments later. But now, Kyle Fletcher got the playoff, and it still wasn't enough. What next? He's got that snap half and half land. Yep, that 2-frame. Oh, but bro is still alive. Going for it again. Oh, bro is still alive. Barely. Table still looms outside. Oh my god, that table is still outside. Bro's hooked, and there's the third one. And he stays down off the third one.
Another half and half.
Turner got to make sure that Briscoe could continue. How is this man getting back to his feet?
He's an amazing competitor. Amazing competitor. And Mark Briscoe on the outside, trying to buy a little time here, and in effect, that's what he's doing.
And Briscoe determined to stay in this match.
I don't mind being fooled, Riga. That's the best part about real wrestling is when it fools me.
He's got him set up for a superplex on the table, which has been positioned perfect.
Oi! Ooh, rough tumble. I love that table's gotten repositioned several times over, though. Oh, no, sometimes he's about to put himself through it. Nope, they both went through it. Yo! The way Fletcher. Oh, man. Just flattened through it. Oh, that was great. Froggy Bow. Still in it. Still in it.
Kyle Fletcher.
What a match. What a moment.
1 week before Fletcher goes into Grand Slam Australia. The Australian
It was effective, yeah.
big tag team match.
This is just a taste of Grand Slam.
It sure is.
No, using a table. No, Ray, they didn't smack him with the table. It's environmental damage versus foreign object usage. If you smack him with a table, that's a DQ. Putting somebody through a table is not. That's why people have been put through announced tables historically for years in standard matches, and it's not been a DQ. A regular table, that property still applies. But if you smack him with it, it's the same reason why Hikaru Shida doesn't get DQ'd for using a chair to step off of for a kick. Same thing with Mark Briscoe. But if you smack somebody with it, and you say, so dumb, boo. No, it's not dumb. Let me hate Paul Turner. You can hate Paul Turner, but he's doing his job right. You can see on a chair. You can't hate with a chair. Yeah. Oh, no, we're done here. And he hooks the wrist. Excellent match. Fantastic TV main event. Fletcher wipes that blemish off his record going into Grand Slam Australia, and he needed that. Going into this all-star tag match up against Ospreay and Omega, he can't. That's something that they do. So he needed to match their energy. So it scared the shit out of my baby. Agreed with his wrestling fan. It was a lot of fun, that segment. Yes, TBS title. Ooh, I can't wait to use that.
Against the man you're watching right now, Kyle Fletcher.
I told you.
A native Australian, and of course,
I proved tonight
Takeshita.
that Mark Briscoe's win over me was a fluke. And in 1 week, I do the same to Osprey. Not only just Osprey, but I prove that the best bout machine and the aerial assassin are no longer the future, but the future stands right here in this ring, and it's the Protostar, Kyle Fletcher!
The mic dropping. Hell yeah, Grace. Yeah, you're fine. Have your opinions, wrestling fan. All good. Ooh. One chance to see AEW. I also get to see Osprey, Kenny, Mox, Takeshita, Mariah. Yes, you get to see some of the biggest stars and some of the biggest attractions that the company has to offer on top of the local talent that it is prominently featuring right now. Like, I honestly, Riga, I really value your perspective on this because you really help, like just your takes on it alone are really helping to gate a lot of the bad faith takes around Grand Slam Australia, the build to it, and AEW as a whole. But that was Collision, y'all. It was a wonderful show. Yo, AEW fired on all cylinders this week. Really happy with that. This Collision was dope. They're killing it right now, for real. Ooh, I'm really looking forward to what they got for Dynamite upcoming on Wednesday. Really, they're taping it Tuesday, but we're doing it Wednesday. But yes, y'all, we got quite a few things going on here. Speaking of Dynamite, we're going back in 2019 to watch some old Dynamite tomorrow evening, 7 p.m. Eastern, 12 a.m. GMT. We're going to be going live to watch along to the November 27th, 2019 episode of Dynamite. We've been watching along to it chronologically as we go on throughout the shows. It's a lot of fun. Otherwise, after that, the next time we're going to be going live here on the main channel is going to be for New Japan. That's right, the New Japan's The New Beginning 2025 in Osaka is going to be taking place Tuesday, 1 a.m. Eastern. Well, actually, 12:30 a.m. Eastern, 5:30 a.m. GMT. So very odd hours for us. Those international folk, do click the link there. Check out what time it's going to be live local for you. See if that's a good time for you, because we'd love to have you. It's going to be a fun 9-match card. A lot of grudges that have been built up over the last 5 Road 2 shows leading up to the event. It's kind of the fresh start to New Japan's booking cycle, so now's a good time to jump on. Of course, we sidecast it in the Discord, so if you don't have New Japan Wrestling World, don't worry about that. We got you covered in that regard. Over on the Discord, of course, we got ourselves the secondary channel, WM Network. We do the 2WC over. Do look into that if you're looking for some extracurricular WatchMania activity. And, of course, join the Discord where we have the prediction series. New spots. We're starting a new season in that as well, so it's a good time to jump on. And plenty of other activities to look into. But thank you so much for indulging me. Until next time, take care and happy wrestling. Peace.